Hi y'all! Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all our 2025-2026 8th grade homeschool curriculum picks. Y'all, how in the world are we already at planning our 2025-2026 school year? I do not know. I don't know where time went, but y'all, here we are. Malachi will be going into the 8th grade for this upcoming school year. But anyways, I'm going to share with y'all what we have chose to use for this school year. Two of the things we're going to be using, I do not have to show you like right here. One being that we have not ordered one of them yet because I wait till closer for time to start school before I order that one. And then the other one he will be doing online, so therefore I don't have it here to show you, but I will share with you what it is and where it's from. So I don't know where to start. I'm just going to randomly just grab from over here, I think, and just start from there, showing y'all what we're going to be using. So we are going to be doing two electives this year. One of them is going to be Spanish 1, and that is the one that I do not have to show y'all because it's going to be online. So we're going to be using Easy Peasy this year for Spanish 1. I seen where they have that, and I could not choose a Spanish 1 curriculum. So I had a hard time with trying to figure out what I wanted to do for our Spanish 1 curriculum, or what I wanted to use for that. So I seen that Easy Peasy offers one when I was looking it up, and it's free. So we're actually just going to use that for this upcoming school year. So that's going to be one of our electives. And then we're actually going to be doing Introduction to Logic for an elective this school year. So we are choosing the Introduction to Logic. It is from Masterbooks. This is the student book. I've heard a lot of good things about this curriculum. So this is the student book, and then we have the teacher book. As I looked up reviews on it, all the reviews were great. I didn't see any reviews that were bad on this. I actually saw reviews where people had actually done it and then done it again in another year or two with their child. So we're going to go through this and see how we like it. We'll see. We have used a lot of Masterbooks curriculum, so we do know that we really like Masterbooks. So I'm hoping that we will enjoy their Introduction to Logic. We're excited about this one. I can't really do flip through with everything. I may try at the end of the video to try to go through and just do a flip through for you to where I don't have to do it as I'm going right now and telling y'all what we're using. That may work out better. So anyways, going to be doing that. For history, this past year we were going to finish up America's Story 2, and then we were going to jump into America's Story 3. Well, we did not do history every single day. We just did not. This year we are going to be doing history every single day. So therefore, we did not get into America's Story 3 for last year. So we are going to do America's Story 3 this year, and it is actually from Masterbooks as well. That's what we're going to be using for history this year. This is the student book. And then we have the teacher book. We really loved America's Story 2. Loved it, and so I think we're really going to enjoy the America's Story 3 as well. It is from the early 1900s to modern times. So we're going to be doing that. But we also are going to be doing like a little fun history to go with it, and that is the Tuttle Twins series, America's Story 1 and America's Story 2. I wanted to do this America's History from the Tuttle Twins for 2 years now, and just never did jump into it, never did buy it, never ordered it. But we ordered the book series from the Tuttle Twins, I don't know, probably I want to say 4 years ago. And Malachi really enjoyed those. They're just little thin books, and he enjoyed those. We read them together. He read them individually, and he absolutely loved them. I enjoy them, and so I wanted to do the America's History. I don't know why I keep saying America's Story. I do because that's what we're using over here. Okay, so I wanted to use the America's History from the Tuttle Twins, but just never did buy them. So I decided this year to go ahead, since this is our last year in middle school years. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and get these. Since I've always wanted to use them, let's go ahead and get these. And they are actually going to be really fun. He is excited for these, and I'm excited for these as well. So that's what we'll be using for history. So this year for English, language arts, grammar, we're going to be doing something different. I just picked up a few different things from here and there, and that's what we're going to do this year. So I got Wordly Wise, Book 8. We have never done Wordly Wise before. This is new to us for this year. Something we have never done, but I have seen really good reviews with it. So I'm excited to use it and see how we like it. We started Fix It Grammar 2 years ago, and we really liked it. Enjoyed it very much. Fix It Grammar is actually from IEW. And then last year I bought level 2 and level 3. And we did level 2, but we never did do level 3. And so instead of buying another level, I'm just going to go ahead and use level 3 for this year. Since I already have it, there's no reason to buy another one. So we've got Fix It Grammar, Robin Hood, level 3. This is the student book. Like I said, this is from IEW. We really enjoy this. Works really good for us. And then we've got the teacher's manual. And then we're going to be using IW as well for writing lessons in structure and style. And we are actually doing the following Narnia. This is Volume 1, The Lion Song. So I let Malachi help pick it out, and this is what he chose for that. He really loves the Narnia movie. That's like one of his favorites. And so he's seen this, and he was like, I want to do this one. And I was like, okay, that's what we'll go with. So don't know if I said it already or not, but it is from IW as well. So we are not familiar with this. We have never used the writing lessons in structure and style from IW. The only thing we've ever used from IW was the Fix It Grammar, which we enjoy. And then we also have the teacher book. And to go along with that, I found A Family Guide to Narnia, Biblical Truths in C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia. So I just thought that would be a fun read aloud to go through since we are doing that. I thought that would be really good to go with it. And then, of course, we got the Narnia, let's see which way to show y'all, the Narnia book set to go with it, because you do need, I forget how many books it is that you need to go with this writing lessons book. There was like 3 of them I do believe you needed, maybe 4. And so I just went ahead and found this set of 7. And it was actually cheaper to buy it this way than it was to just buy them individually for the few that was needed. So I went ahead and picked this set up. Let me see, let me turn it this way so y'all can see. So that is going to be language arts for this year and grammar. We're also going to do personal finance. I just picked this personal finance workbook for tweens up. I actually picked this up to use for last year, and we never did use it. That's why it says tweens. We never used it, and so instead of buying another one for this school year, we're just going to go ahead and use what we already have. So, just going to use that. And then for math this year, we are going to be using Denison Algebra 1. Y'all, we fell in love with Denison pre-algebra this last year. Last year, I looked and I looked and I looked trying to figure out what we were going to do for math, because we have done everything for math. We have used masterbooks. We've used the Good and the Beautiful. We have used ACE. We have used, what else? I don't know. We have used several different things for math. But when Malachi was in the younger grades, he absolutely loved masterbooks math. It was like his favorite math ever. He loved it. We tried switching to the Good and the Beautiful because after the younger years, it's kind of not about the stories anymore. The younger years were about the stories. They were twins, a little boy and a little girl that were twins, and he absolutely loved the stories, so it made the math interesting to him. And then as he got into the older grades, it didn't use those stories anymore, so he just really didn't care for it. The Good and the Beautiful, he has never been a big fan of that one, so we didn't do that one. We have actually used teaching textbooks. He liked it for a few weeks, and then he didn't like it anymore. So I had wrecked my brain trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to use for math? So I started looking up, and I started looking at reviews, and we found Denison pre-algebra. So I was like, okay, we're going to try it. We're going to go for it. And y'all, it was such a blessing. It was such a blessing to us. He absolutely fell in love with it. He was like, can we use it again for next year? And I was like, absolutely. So it starts with pre-algebra and goes on up. So this year we will be doing Algebra 1, and I'm just going to pop it up here up on the screen because, like I said, that is the one that we have not ordered yet, because I order it closer to time for school to start, because they give you like so many months with the videos, and that's it. So I'm just ordering that when it's closer to time. I'll probably order that in June or July. But it has video lessons, and it's pretty much something that he can do by himself without having to have help. He just watches the video, and then he goes and does his work for the day, and then he goes back and he grades it by watching the video. And y'all, he loves it. He loves it, and I really like it. Mr. Denison does an amazing job on those videos, and he is really getting it. And I mean, with pre-algebra, he just kind of flew right through that. We are excited to be using Denison Algebra 1 this year. So for science, we are using masterbooks as well. We're going to be doing Exploring the World of Biology, and we're also going to be doing the History of Medicine. So we're going to be doing both of those for science this year. And then I also forgot one elective that we're going to be doing, and that is a really important one, and that is the Bible. I forgot to show y'all that one. So this year we chose to go with Foundations of the Bible, and we are doing the Gospels to Revelation, which is Volume 3. We have not used Volume 1 or Volume 2 yet. With the Foundations of the Bible, you do not have to start with Volume 1 and then go to Volume 2 and then Volume 3. You can start wherever you want, and we chose Volume 3 because it is Gospels to Revelation. And so that's the one that we decided to go with. And I have heard a lot of good things about this Bible curriculum. It is from Driven by Grace. And so heard a lot of good things about this one. So we are super excited to jump into this one. I'm like super excited. I don't know which one of us is the most excited, me or Malachi. And then for our planners for this year, y'all, I used to use a simple plan all the time. I love their planners, and that's just what I use all the time. And then the past 2 years, I went with a different planner, but this year I went back to a simple plan. And Malachi last year started wanting a planner of his own, so I also found him the student planner from a simple plan and got him his planner from there as well. All the pictures in it is so pretty too. We absolutely love the pictures in it. And then I chose a simple planner for this year as well. It's my favorite planner. It's always been my favorite homeschool planner. I just wanted something different and thought I would try something different the last couple of years. But y'all, I always just navigate back to a simple planner. They're just absolutely beautiful and just have so much space in there to write in, and I love it. So, anyways, that is everything that we're going to be doing for this school year. We'll be doing 8th grade this year. Malachi will be 13 in August. What in the world, y'all? I cannot believe that he is going to be 13. Y'all, where does time go? I mean, time just flies right by. I mean, it just does. So, anyways, we're excited about the school year. We're excited about everything we have gotten. I will keep y'all posted along the way, what we like, what we don't like, the pros, the cons of each one of them, how it's working for us in our homeschool. You know, not everything works the same for everybody. So I am going to bring the camera over and I'm going to kind of do a flip through of these. It won't be a very long flip through just because I don't want this video to be an hour long. I would jump on and share with y'all what we're going to be using for our 2025-2026 school year. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see y'all in the next video.